The Apple Watch officially goes on sale today, but there's some confusion on how customers can get their hands on it. It won't be available in the stores. You can't walk in and buy it. It's only accepting them on online orders at this point. And if you pre-ordered, then you're likely to get it today since the smartwatch was announced in September. Shares of Apple, as you can see, up over 30%. Bloomberg Pursuit's Stephen Pulvirent was lucky enough to get a hold of one of these watches. Hold it up, Stephen.
I've got one right here. I've had it a total of about 12 hours. Still getting it all set up, getting used to it, but they do go on sale today.
Okay.
People are going to start getting them delivered. It seems like they're going to get them earlier than expected. People who weren't expecting them until May, June are getting their shipment emails, so maybe Apple's delivering ahead of schedule here.
Well, what do you think so far?
I mean, it's nice.
By the way, which one do you have?
I have the basic Apple Watch standard
and this was loaned
version.
by Apple, too.
This was loaned by Apple. I have this for a little while to kind of get a feel for it and see what I think and how it fits into my life.
Okay, so what do you think?
So far, so good. I mean, unlike any other Apple product, it takes some getting used to. You pull your iPhone out of the box and you know what to expect. You know what your iPhone does. This is different. You have to get it set up. You have to figure out which notifications you want. Apps roll out today. Like you said, we have over 3,000 apps are going to roll out today. Only 500 apps rolled out for the iPhone on day one. So it's going to be a lot. And they're still rolling out. Facebook isn't available yet. We'll hopefully see that later today.
Okay.
We might see something from Google. I don't know. We'll see as it rolls out.
Well, tell us some of the apps that are, some of the companies that have developed apps for this watch. I mean, who are they?
I mean, so actually we have an app for Bloomberg Business, which lets you track your watch list and lets you see the brief.
Okay.
You can kind of scroll through here, and you can't read full stories, but you can flag them and read them later online. You can go through them. You can check your watch list.
And are you having? Is it easy to read?
It's pretty easy to read. Displays are much more limited than on the phone, and functionality is much more limited than on the phone. So Uber, for example, doesn't show you a map. It just shows you how long you're going to wait for a car, and you can either request it or not request it. Anything you want to change, you have to pull your phone out to do that.
Okay, actually, here we go. Okay, I wanted the guys to pull these up. So these are all the different companies that have put apps on here, right? So American Airlines.
Right.
Maybe you can book your ticket on your watch. I don't know. Expedia.
Maybe. I mean, it looks like you can buy things on Amazon from your watch.
Buy things on Amazon. So Target, on your TripAdvisor, Twitter. You can tweet from your watch. So I mean. Yes, and there's much more here, open tables. So, you know, basically, as we say, 3,000 plus. I mean, you're not going to have 3,000 plus apps on your watch,
I don't think so.
But, okay, so overall, your impression is that it's pretty useful then here.
It's pretty useful. The hardware is nice. I think the big question is, how will the apps function? How are they going to change over time? I think it's the first device where we really have to wait and see. We don't know yet. I mean, how I use the watch face, whether I prefer to use Twitter in a more simplified way or a more robust way, I think they're going to get a lot of feedback, and apps are going to be changing very frequently on this once they roll out.
And how many are they expected to ship in total? I mean, what are we talking about?
We've heard estimates so far of anywhere from 1 million to 10 million. I think it's somewhere in the 2 to 3 range so far. And projections are saying it could be double digits by the end of the year.
Double digits of these watches. We'll all be wearing them.
Maybe.
And walking around knocking into people even more.
Probably.